management, but we don't have time to listen to the whole thing. Okay. Sangye Shindu Mingte Uagi Jokunanda Shingla Chuparsho Yam Guru Radha Mandala Kanyatayami
Sangye
Chedan Soki Chonamba Chamshu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Ki Jola Penchir Sangye Juparsho
Sangye
Chedan Soki Chonamba Chamshu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Ki Jola Penchir Sangye Juparsho
Sangye
Chedan Soki Chonamba Chamshu Bardu Dadi Kapsuchi Daki Chenyen Gipe Sonam Ki Chola Penchir Sangye Druparsho Shugi Shmugi. Okay, Adam, describe your text.
So I'm translating a text called Fulfilling the Hopes of the Fortunate. It was written by a very holy person by the name of Tse Ngawang Kashi, who we believe was the student of Jamyang Shepa, I believe. And this is a text which is usually presented to kind of younger monks in order to train them to it's in order to train their minds to prepare them for the debate field and to attack more subtle and difficult topics later on in their studies. So some of the topics that we cover are the ideas of color and shape. We talk about how you can see things, or how you can see things that are there, or how you see things that are not there. We talk about the opposite of what is and the opposite of what is not. What it means to be one and what it means to be separate. And it goes on and on and on. So at this point, we are discussing subject and object.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Nice summary.
Okay. What case did the guy cover?
The basic subject of logic is how do you see something correctly, and how do you know you're not drunk or you're crazy or you're seeing something in your meditation that's not real. So we are studying this subject. Okay. All right, okay. Let's start at 877. Okay.
Okay.
I'm using your version that you sent us this morning or last night.
Sutra, John the top of Toke, Church,
Good. And it would be like telling him about there'll be this whole thing. Okay. Translate Drami Tapa Tope Jepak.
Let's consider the accurate perception inspired by the logic with which you see that sound is unchanging.
Now, why would you want to prove that sound is changing?
Oh, so you can convince them.
Yeah, there's this was the first Buddhist logic ever used by Buddha 2,500 years ago. Because someone came to him and said, Om, the sound Om never changes. It lasts forever. Then the very first logic Buddhists ever gave was, let's take sound. It means the sound of Om. It doesn't last forever. It's coming from your conditions, causes. Okay, so let's take the logical deduction that sound is changing, where you perceive the sound is changing. Chema yin batao.
It is too an accurate perception.
It's an accurate perception. Why?
Well, because it's a fresh and unerring perception.
It's the definition.
Good. It's a fresh, unmistaken perception. Okay. Now you're gonna explain to our guests and try to impress them. Okay. Why it has to be fresh?
Well, because it has to exclude memories or recollection.
Yeah. So, in this second school of Buddhism, so we're studying this vocabulary. In the second highest school of Buddhism, they believe that a correct perception must not be memory, because memory you always mess up with it, you know. But the higher school would take out the word fresh. They say memory is valid. You can have a correct memory. It may not be perfect, but it's, you know, if you remember that Geshe-la gave a talk this morning, that's okay. If you remember that Mr. Ye gave a talk about time management, that's a memory, but it's still correct. The details of what he taught, we can argue, but that memory is correct. Okay. So he's proving that using logic to say that sound is changing is correct. Okay, why? It's fresh and it's not mistaken. Okay. Then the guy comes back. I'll be the other guy. Okay. Just because something is fresh and not mistaken doesn't prove it's correct.
Well, suppose you say that it's fresh and not mistaken. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Because it's the definition of an accurate perception, which is that which is fresh and unerring.
Yeah, it is. If it's fresh and unerring, that's the definition of a correct perception in Buddhism. Very famous. What's the Sanskrit word?
Pratema?
Pramana. And if you want, you must turn back your tongue. Pramana. That is why Indian people sound like Indian people. They are turning back the tongue. It's called retroflex. Pramana. If you want to say it correctly. Pramana. Good. Mandala. Mandala. Can you give me a pen? I need to drink some tea. Okay. All right, here you go. Wait, hang on. In that case, I agree above that.
His answer anyway.
That I agree that when you figure out that sound is changing, that's a direct perception.
Yeah, he's saying all tsamas are tsamas.
Yeah, I say it is correct perception. You saw it directly. But it's not, right? It's through logic.
No.
But Sawaduna, read the Tibetan. A sage is going to correct your pronunciation.
Dharma Tapar Toke Jepak Church, Sum Sema Manimbarta, Sum Manimbature.
Whoa.
Okay.
Sawaduna, if you say figuring out that sound is changing is direct perception, like seeing a cup, no, it's not. Because it's not a direct correct perception because it's
deductive.
It's not direct.
Good. All he says is it's not. It's not a direct correct perception because it's not direct. Okay. You're figuring out, right? And we said downstairs that it's a difference between, you know, is your husband at home right now? You can close your eyes and say, yeah, he's at home. I can picture him at home. But is it the same as hugging your husband? It's not the same. Can you understand emptiness is true? Yeah. But to touch it directly is it's like holding your husband. It's a completely different experience. Okay? So anyway, we're talking about direct experience. We're talking about the difference between figuring out your husband is home and hugging your husband when you get home. One is logic. He must be home because he called me from home and my kid was talking. Or the other one is direct. Then you're hugging him directly. Right now, Acadian's hugging at him indirectly. It's not the same, right? Okay. Here we go. 880.
Dharma Tapar Toke Jepak Church, Sum Manimbarta,
It's not free of conception.
It's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it's not direct because it's not a non-conceptual awareness.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. If it's hugging your husband, it can't be through working with pictures in your mind.
Wow.
Okay, like
Yeah,
that.
right.
In this school.
Yeah, right.
In this, you have to say in this school. Okay. If it's direct hug, you're not like trying to figure out what it is. Normally. it's just a hug. You're not like thinking, you're not using pictures in this school. Yeah. In the higher school you are, right? I disagree that if something is a direct perception, you're not using pictures to experience it. 881.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let's consider the logic where you figure out that sound is changing like this. Okay, it is not a non-conceptual perception
This is a concept.
because you're using concepts. Okay.
Right.
I disagree that you're using concepts. Go ahead.
That's it.
What? And then you come back with, yeah, it's conceptual because it's,
Deductive.
Because it's inspired by logic.
yeah, you're using logic. So it's all pictures. Okay, you're figuring out that your husband must be home. It's different from hugging him. Okay.
I'd
And
use
then
that.
sweet, merciful.
Now, good news, good news, good news, good news. So Gang is going to explain why it's good news.
Because this is we are stating our position here.
Yeah, the first part of Buddhist educational technique is finished. He came, he gave wrong idea, wrong idea, wrong idea, wrong idea. And now we're done. And now we say what we really think. And no one's fighting. It's just like, this is the way it is. Okay? And lazy translators love this part.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell me what's correct, Geshe-la. Don't argue. I don't want to hear the argument. Just tell me what's correct. Okay, here's the lazy part. Rangi Lukla. Please read. Seiji, you still got the plane. I like your tie and all that. Your pronunciation's better online. Okay, maybe you should always sit in the next room. Okay. You continue your day.
There is a definition for object.
Yeah, an object of
right.
perception. There's a definition. What is it?
For that which is known or gotten at by an accurate perception.
Yeah, I would say considered. That which is considered by an accurate perception is the definition of an object of perception. Then I'll say Shenyo Mata. The thing you think you see, there's no such thing. Shenyo has not been brought up in our book.
Yeah, it has.
So your author has brought up things that don't even exist.
Why do you say that?
Because he's talking about Shenyo, the thing you think you see.
I'll have to go find.
Yeah, never mind. Like it's coming. It's coming. Anyway, in this school, if something is an actual object of perception, it must exist.
Yeah.
So let's say you're a really jealous person and your husband's on the phone a lot. He's actually ordering something for you on Alibaba for your birthday. But you think he's texting his girlfriend. So the jealousy causes a non-perception. So the husband writing his girlfriend exists or not?
No.
No. Is it a you?
Not according to this definition.
Yeah, not in the definition.
Yeah.
Not in this definition.
Of your, yeah.
It must be real. Okay.
Is your equivalent with real?
In this definition, I didn't make the definition. Blame Dharmakirti. Write him a letter. 1,400 years ago, write him a letter. Okay. All right, here we go. Next 884, please.
On the text.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to renumber from here, okay?
Yes.
You hate that. I know you guys hate that. We should make a program that does it automatically. Yeah, he did it last night. I don't care.
He loves these kinds of exercises.
By the way, you might not want to do it until we do the editing, okay? Because it's going to change again, no doubt. Okay, this is a very profound and famous line in his book. Very famous. Every Buddhist book has it.
Cool.
Here it is. Here's the source. What's it say? 884.
Does object, existing thing, and that which is apprehended with an accurate perception are all synonymous?
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't say accurate perception.
Object of perception, existence, and anything you consider with your mind are synonyms.
Thank you.
They all mean the same thing. Okay, they're all the same thing. Okay, because Buddhism ties existence to what you perceive. The definition of existence is what? Yeah, anytime you perceive something with a correct state of mind, that's the definition of existence. So what about the tree that falls in the forest?
It's perceived by a Buddha.
You say?
Yeah, we say it's perceived by a Buddha. Okay, all right.
The Buddha would have perceived you misapprehending what your husband was doing with his telephone.
Yeah, so the misapprehension is real.
Right.
Okay, but don't forget this line, okay? And don't forget that sometimes you will come through a text, one of you guys will come to a part in your text, which uses yul to mean yupa. And don't get confused, okay? Okay. Object of perception and reality are synonyms in Buddhism. Okay, okay, go. This is very famous. Wait, go back to Yulayana. 884, number 2.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Not takpa, which means rope. Takpa. Say takpa.
Another 10 years.
Unchanging, and takpa meaning a rope that you saw as a snake. So don't say the same. Don't pronounce them the same. Say takpa. Takpa. Okay, different word, different meaning. Okay, okay. So objects of perception can be divided into what?
Working things and unchanging things.
Yeah, working things and unchanging things. Okay, there's only Dumachenam Sumyangte.
3.
There's only 3 that the grandfather Abhidharma, he's the grandfather of this translator group. Grandpa Abhidharma said there's only 3. What are they in the Abhidharma?
2 sensations and 1 empty space.
Yeah, and in the higher schools you'd say emptiness. The things that don't change in the universe, you can count on one hand. Everything else changes. That's why Buddha said everything's impermanent, but except for small few things. Okay. All right. Go ahead. 885. Oh, by the way, he's starting level 7 jewelry box. He's gonna divide the universe into categories, and here we go. This is where it came from. This is where the class downstairs 2 days ago came from here. You see, and that's the connection between these two groups. They supply the smart stuff, and they talk about it. Okay, go. You take. Nice. It's kind of boring that you're doing everything right. Try to spice it up. Just kidding. What's it mean?
5 divisions of change.
Still working for me.
Yeah. Everything that does something in the universe is in one of 5 groups. There's only 5 groups. Everything in the universe that does something is in one of 5 groups. The first one is
4 physical stuff.
Yeah, physical matter. That's an easy one. Table, cup, building, sun. Okay. Then
Feelings.
The heap of feelings.
Feelings, okay. So you start to do the psychological ones, yeah. Feelings. Then
Can I just say physical form, feelings, and discrimination here, or do I?
I think you gotta say the heap. I think you gotta say the heap, but it's up.
Feelings.
Yeah, because I think you're gonna get in trouble somewhere along the line if you don't say that. Douche. What's douche?
Discrimination.
Yeah. Now, famous Abhidharma question. In English, we say body and mind. Why did Buddha split up the mind?
Because it's the problematic. There are two trouble.
What are they?
Feeling and discrimination.
Give an example.
I don't like. I feel good about your coffee, and I want to take it.
Okay. Yeah, feeling. Yeah, I like him. I don't like him. You see, discriminate between people. These out of the 50-something psychological functions, 2 of them cause all the trouble. So we split them off. Okay, douche. What's dujegi pumbo?
I said the heap of compositional factors, but I know you're not.
Ew. I like to call it other factors.
The heap of other factors.
The heap of other factors. Yeah. All the other stuff that does anything in the universe except for consciousness.
Discriminate and feel.
Yeah. By the way, what's it basically include? What does it basically include?
Mental functions.
All the other functions of the mind.
Yeah.
And
Nick.
things that are not
I
physical
see.
and not
And time, for
Things which
example.
would be the physical.
Things like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Then we have number shepa, which is
Awareness.
awareness.
The pile of
The heat.
awareness.
yeah,
The heap of form.
yeah. You know, you have it from the moment you come out of your mother, and because you have it all the time, you don't notice it. You see, it's like your wife. No, if she says I'm leaving you, suddenly you notice your wife. But if she's around all the time, you just take her for granted. You see, so you've had awareness. You've never not had awareness, so it's hard to see it. You know, just imagine you couldn't see anything or you couldn't think anything. You see, it's a gift. It's a valuable gift, but we don't appreciate it. You know, it's just there all the time, so you don't think about it. You don't miss your water, babe. Tell your well runs dry. You don't think about water until the water system breaks. Then you're like, oh, water. Okay? Same thing. It's very difficult to see awareness because you have it all the time. Okay? Anyway, that's the last part of all things. He's divided all changing things into 5. Now he's going to take the first division and divide that. 886. What's the definition of physical stuff? Whoa.
It's not that helpful.
Rangi Chache Duma Do, it means what? For $25.
It's made of its parts. It's made of its
Oh,
own
dang,
parts.
that was a waste of money. $25 for him.
It's all going. It's going.
Yeah, which includes, there's the do again, okay? Which is composed of anything which is composed of its many parts, but it also, because mind is also composed of many parts,
Right.
it has to be suk rum.
Has to be suitable to call form. Has to be a reasonable basis to be called something physical.
Yeah, good.
So can
Yeah.
I say here that which is suitable as form, which is composed of its many parts?
You can say that.
Oh.
What's the meaning of room here, really? It goes back to the blue.
Suitable?
It goes back to the blue.
Oh, that thing there.
Yeah. Suitable means what's white?
What's form?
It's this, you know. What's hard? Here, feel this. This is hard. Okay. You can't explain it to somebody. You can't explain it to somebody. So sukrum, he didn't define physical matter as physical matter. He defines physical matter as that which you can experience as physical matter. Okay. Got it? Whoa. Big bucks. Take your wife out to dinner, okay? At the pizza parlor. Don't take your dog. It's not enough money. Okay, 887. We're looking for a more expensive question, Adam.
Hot dogs and ice cream.
Heat of form, and form are synonymous.
Huh. Cool.
I had to split those off in my version. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just making executive decisions. Whatever decision you make, you know I'm going to change it.
Yeah.
So you might as well just relax. So pizza churchen. Pizza churchen. Suki pumbu imbatang.
Sorry, you cut out.
Pizza.
This how
Pizza churchen. Suki pumbu imbatang. It's part of your body?
Duh.
I mean, before you eat it. No. Does it cover outer forms?
Clearly, he does, according to this.
Yeah, so there's two ways to explain the Heart Sutra, which my Lama called the Hard Sutra. Difficult sutra. Okay, Buddha says, Sukme, Torme, Dushime, Dushime, Nambashipame, Mime, Nawame, Name, Chime, Nume, Yime, Sume, Dama, Tume, Rama, Rechame, Chuki, okay, but he says, physical, part of you which is physical, but doesn't include the table. Is that part of Katie? There's two schools in Buddhism, and this school, which is kind of more sophisticated, says, yeah, what you're seeing is part of you also. Okay, and you know, a table in Shenzhen right now is part of Michael, because I can think about it. So it's part of my world. Okay. So in this system, it's part of my world. Okay. So Suki Pumbo and Suk in general, Dunchuk, the part of me which is physical, and all the physical stuff in the world, same set.
Wow.
Equal. Okay, that's a profound statement.
That's explicit.
Yeah, that's a profound statement. A table in Shenzhen right now is part of Geshe Michael. It's because it's part of my world. Okay. All right, got it? But there's a debate about it. Okay, next one, Suki Pumbo. He's breaking things down. Yeah. Good. Translate.
The heap of physical form can be divided into two types. Outer physical form and inner form. Or just say outer form and inner form.
Yeah, good. Okay. So he's just breaking down the whole universe. Okay. Now he's going to break it down again. 888. Good lucky number. Ba ba ba. Par. Translate.
Outer physical form, or outer form, may be divided into 5.
Good.
The door sense of form, to the which ranges from the door of sense of form to the door of sense of touch.
Yeah, good. And one lazy way to translate this is, you know, the Heart Sutra goes down the body, right?
Yep.
Anything you can see, anything you can hear,
smell,
anything you can smell, anything you can taste, anything you can touch, and anything you can think. Okay, but here it's physical. So first 5. Okay, that's an easy way to translate it.
Right.
Okay, those 5. So what are the inner forms?
Inner form is divided. There are 5 which go from the eye sense power to the sense power of the body.
Yeah, basically the skin. Basically the skin. Okay, good. So go through the 5. Eye.
Yeah, that would the eye sense power, the nose sense power, the sense power of the ear, the sense power of the tongue, and the sense power of the body.
Good. Okay. This is inner physical stuff. Okay.
Which responds to touch. Which responds to touch.
Now we're gonna get school number 2's definition of sorrow. We had school number 4.1's version this morning. It's an amazing. Their texts are starting to overlap, which is really cool. So he's from the 1400 years ago, and he's from 1200 years ago, and their texts are starting to touch each other, and hopefully at the end of this whole 20 years, all those books will touch each other. Okay, Buddhism is like one very beautiful, coherent whole thing, but we are going at it from every different school. But sooner or later, they're all gonna overlap. Okay, but it's gonna take about 20 years, so don't worry. Okay, Sorway, please read. Yeah.
所谓蓬勃的你觉得让你查都嘛都会看些让有让头皮让为心中让我的那些。
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why he repeated Nyongwa. Anyway, here's the definition of feeling. First of all, it has Rangi Tuma. It has many parts. Now, why he's insisting to put that into all these definitions, probably there's some reason.
Because they're pumbos.
What's Karshik mean? Yeah, that's good.
It's split read.
That's the first.
Yeah. Why do you hate that guy? First of all, he's ugly. Secondly, he's got bad breath. So that's Karshik. And it's a Semchung.
Mental function.
Which is
mental function, right?
Which experiences.
Which is experienced. That experiences its object through its own power.
Good.
Yeah.
Through its own power. It doesn't depend on other mental functions. Okay.
Cool.
Rangtopki. Yeah. Okay.
Rangtopki.
All right. Nothing interesting to say. 890.
所谓蓬勃它，所谓你的人去。The heap of feeling and feelings are synonymous.
Yeah, same thing. You can say heap of feelings, which means the part of a person, which is feelings, or you can say feelings. It's the same thing. Okay. This second section is boring. There's no debate.
Switch from Nav to Druk, at least. That's
okay, go. Solway. 891. Can I wait, Adam? Can I have somebody else read? Can I embarrass everyone here?
She's pretty good.
You want to try? Your wife. We're gonna find out how smart the baby is.
Solway.
Yeah, Pumpo.
Pumpo la
Yena.
Yena. Druk yo de.
Nice.
Ki du te rek.
Keep going.
Okay.
Be shameless.
Ken gi sorwa or ba.
Sorwa.
Sorwa
Dang. Seiji. Continue. Na.
Na when du te repe kengi sorwa tang.
Utpala.
Na du te repe kengi sorwa tang.
Allison.
Che du te repe yen.
Whoa. Repe what?
Kenki.
Sorwa. Stanley.
Setu.
Wait, Luki.
Luki. Du te repe kenki so watan.
Phil.
Are we chained now?
Yiki.
Do you see the cursor? It's
Oh,
right
further
above
down
the
there?
cursor.
No, I can't see. Yiki Jute Rakpe Kengi Sorwa Dan Druk Yu Pechi.
Okay, good. Translate, Adam. Sorry, Pumbo.
The heap of feeling.
Good.
When it's divided, there are 6.
Good. Feelings. By the way, how many divisions this morning?
14
feeling.
Of feeling?
Sim Dung Parma.
Yeah, right.
Sim Dung.
Tormented and experienced.
Yeah, good feeling, bad feeling, in between feeling. Now we got 6.
We can do 18 from this really well.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Adam. Mickey Dute.
feeling which comes from the condition of the eye, the condition of eye contact.
Good. Okay. Feeling that comes from looking at something. Okay. Eye makes contact. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Contact involving the eye. Geshe-la wants an instrumental there. He's not going to get his way. Okay. And second, nawe dute.
Feeling that comes to the condition of hearing.
A contact involving the ear.
The ear.
Okay. By the way, the word in Tibetan for ear is na. The word in Tibetan for nose is na. They're spelled differently. They have a silent letter on them. What's the trick? The word for ear has an R. The word for nose has an S. It's just good luck. So if you forget which one is which, think R is ear, S has nose. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What's the definition of? What's the third kind of feeling?
Feeling which comes through the condition of smelling something.
Yeah, contact.
Contact with the nose.
Yeah, contact at the nose with a bad smell or a good smell or something like that. Okay. What's the fourth one?
Feeling which comes through the condition of something which makes contact with the tongue.
Yeah, which means feeling happy or sad about tasting something.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
Taste.
Next one.
Yeah. Feeling which comes through the condition of something which makes contact with the body.
Yeah, which is like a hug from Katie and the baby. The baby gives you a tighter hug nowadays.
And feeling which comes through the condition of thinking about something.
Good. Yeah, you think about someone you don't like and you feel bad. Right? Okay.
There are all these nouns and then there's thingness.
Well, yeah, you could say the organ of the mind or something if you want. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Now, someone predicted the next sentence. Was it you? He predicted the next sentence.
Cool. Nice, Ben.
Wait, Ben's going to explain it.
Oh, if we want to expand upon those divisions, there will be 18 of them. If we take each of the individual 6 and divide those by whether they're pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral, then we'd have 3 by those 3.
Happy about what you see, sad about what you see, don't care about what you see, happy about what you hear, not happy about what you hear, don't care what you hear, happy about something you smell. No, sorry. Coffee. Happy about what you smell. Unhappy about what you smell. Or don't care. You see, so there's 18 because you can do 3, 3, 3, 3 on every power. Okay. 18. Okay, nice. Now, interesting. Pretty important note. By the way, what 3 words? This is on your. I'm giving you a homework question, Adam.
Okay, thank you.
What did Sugang's text call De Duk Tang Yong? Sim Dung Parma. Sim Dung Parma. His text gave him more ancient words, and Adam's text gave him more current words. Okay, feels good, feels bad, don't care.
Don't care.
His text said, you gotta find an old word for sim.
Gay.
An old English word. Yeah, gay used to mean pleasant. Yeah. Anyway, you got it. Okay. Let's go to the definition of the next part of a person. Gay, foul, and indeterminate. Yeah, there's a definition of the part of a human, which is discrimination, because it takes its object, and without relying on any other part of the mind. Semrit Zen is extremely important in the study of emptiness.
Gives it a name. It holds it to be a certain way.
No,
Finds its limitations.
Signs.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
The thing.
Yeah, signs.
Holds to the sign.
It takes the signs, like.
It gives indicators.
Yeah, the indicators of hair, ear. Okay. This is my friend. Is it hair? Different. Yeah, different. Not my friend. It makes divisions based on indicators. And the whole idea, you see, if the pen is coming from you, what about indicators?
If you want to talk on the level of the indicators, they're coming from you too.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, when your mind decides something is a pen, right? It says, is it a cylinder? Is it plastic? Is letters coming out of it? Is this how we define? Is this how we see a pen? In the lower school, yeah. Oh, look, it's plastic. Oh, it's a cylinder. Nick's using it on the paper. I think this is a pen. Those are signs. The mind is taking signs. Okay? But in the higher school, the signs are coming from you. Okay? Right?
Yeah.
The plastic is coming from you. The shape is coming from you. Everything's coming from you. You don't interpret pen. You create pen. And if you want to be successful, just treat other people nice. Okay? And then plant the right seeds. Okay? So anyway, the lower school. Okay? Tsemadzin. Chane Shapa is an important idiom. Tell Adam, okay? Established from the point of view of. Okay? Established from the point of view of the state of mind which cares about distinctions.
Indicators.
Wrong skin color. I don't like you. Like that. It takes signs and it says, I like, I don't like. Okay? It makes divisions.
Cha doesn't mean parts there, the whole thing.
No, it doesn't. Chane Sharpa means from the point of view of. It's an idiom. Okay? Okay? From the point of view of. Any mental function which does that. Okay? Karshik.
That was first of all.
Yeah, and secondly, it has Rangicha Duma.
It has its own many parts.
And Professor Cramer has a theory, which I agree to, about why he keeps repeating it has parts.
Because we're talking about 5 piles, heaps.
Yeah. Buddha didn't call them the 5 parts of a person. He called them the 5 piles of a person. Okay? Then the Abhidharma Kosha, first chapter. Pungdang kego riki dum pumbo keje kam nam yin. What's it mean? Why Buddha talk about piles? Why doesn't he call it just the parts of a person?
Each one has many.
Each one has many parts. And that's why, according to Professor Cramer, he keeps repeating it has its many parts. Because we are not defining discrimination. We are defining the heap of discrimination. So you better define the part. Why is it a pile? That better be part of your definition. That's his theory. I think it's brilliant. I didn't think of it. But I was smart enough to agree. Okay.
Jinchik comes next, though.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
doesn't matter whether it's heaps or...
For each one, he keeps equating it with the word anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just...
please continue.
Doesn't mean they have the same definition.
Just because they mean the same thing?
Yeah. Let me see. We're at
894. 894. Translate.
There's a definition. We can put forth the thing. We can put forth the definition for the heap of discrimination.
Okay.
Because it is
a mental function.
Yeah, because it's a mental function which is
distinguished by
qualified. Yeah, distinguished by conceiving.
Yeah, holding to
perceiving
distinctions
through its own power.
Yeah.
Its characteristics.
Yeah.
The things which
It tends to make divisions based on those signs, and it's composed of lots of stuff.
Okay.
894.
Tushek Pumpatan, Tushek Nitanchik, Yena Nijete, Saman Zembe, Tushek Tan, Chawar, Sempe, Tushek Nijete.
I never heard of this. Okay. Tushek Pumpatan, Tushek Nitanchik. What's that mean? The heap of discrimination and discrimination in general, same thing. Okay. I hope he defines these guys. Oh, he does. Okay, good. Yena ni yote, there's two forms of discrimination. The first one holds on to signs, and the second one holds on to radiance. Radiance, like Tashi Delay. Here's the tar and Tashi Delay. Yay! Okay, Tawa means, this is not Tawa, okay?
Illumined?
No, forget that. Oh.
Illumined, like something.
Yeah, illuminated is okay, okay? What that means he's going to explain, okay? But all discrimination can be divided into the one that's holding on to signs, and then some kind of radiant one, but we don't know what it means yet. But it's coming, okay?
It's holding on to it.
895.
Just split mine up, so I got a little confused again.
Okay.
Sorry, so you have it right there at Tsimar Zimpa. Tsimar Zimpe, Doshe Shakyote.
Okay.
Rekpa le Jungwe, Doshe Tan. Nawe Dute, Rekpa le Jungwe, Doshe Tan. Na Dute, Rekpa le Jungwe, Doshe Tan. Chei Dute, Rekpa le Jungwe, Doshe Tan. Lupi Dute, Rekpa le Jungwe, Doshe Napote Yimbecher.
Yeah, basically, the kind of discrimination that depends on science is 5 kinds relating to your 5 senses. Things you see, things you hear, things you smell, things you taste, things you feel, and makes the distinction. Okay, that's the one that depends on science. Now, what's the radiant one? 896.
Chawar Zimpe Dushe Shakyode Yiki Dute Rekpale Le Chungwe De Dushe De Beju.
Which is
the mind making contact with stuff.
Yeah, it's just the mind. Discrimination, which is purely with your eyes closed. Okay. Okay. Cool. I like Republican. I know I'm down
evokes your luminous images in this school.
Kind of, yeah. Why it's called radiance, we don't know. But I guess it doesn't depend on outer signs. Okay.
Is it related to cells somehow?
It's all cell.
It's not physical.
Not really. But if you care, that's the Tarn Tashi Dale. Okay, which means have a bright day. So in Tibetan, the way to say hi is good morning, is have some ta, which means
have a little light.
Have light in your life. That means hi. Okay, 897. Good. In the Abhidharma, they make it simple.
Wow.
Duce Pumbo Shileshin. Duce Pumbo Shileshin. Say Duce Pumbo Shileshin. It's an ancient poem.
Anything we didn't cover elsewhere.
Yeah. Any stuff that's not in the other 4 is the 5th one. Okay. I used to call it grab bag. Okay? Anything in the world which is not in the other 4 is in this one.
Yeah.
Okay?
As long as it's in the...
Thank you. Yeah, that's a story. Okay.
Here.
It does say here.
I'm quoting him.
Okay, so he just said it in a longer way. He said, anything which is not your physical form, it's not your feelings, It's not your discrimination. It's not your general awareness. It's not any one of these four. That's that's the other heap, okay? Yeah, and it's got lots of parts. Okay, thank you. 898. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Somebody explain it. Nick, you want to take a shot?
A heap of other
stuff
and other stuff. Those that pair are one and the same.
No, I mean I want the next sentence.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. What? The next one too, you said?
I want the sentence with the meat in it.
The
next one.
Can be divided.
Sorry, the heap of other stuff can be divided into two.
Yeah.
There's things which are changing, which are neither physical nor mental.
Yeah.
And then there's other factors which are connected. Which are connected
In a mental link.
Yeah,
which share a mental link.
Yeah.
Which is a fancy way to say other semchunks, other mental functions. In Buddhism, the way you say a function of the mind is a piece of the mind that's linked with the main mind.
Yeah.
Like your anger is linked with your awareness. If you don't have awareness, you can't be angry at your husband because you can't see him. Okay? So it's got to be the general mind, and then there has to be the feeling connected. So they have a link. And they must be linked together.
It's not Dusha or Tsora.
Yeah, right. Okay, there we go.
Oh, but we didn't include that?
But then
those which are, or, meaning, actually, Samchungs are Demon Duches, but that's another story. It means, the only example there is Michael. Michael is not Michael's body, Michael is not Michael's mind, but Michael exists and Michael changes. So we throw it in that other stuff. It's like a big closet at home. Just put it in the closet. I can't decide what to do with this. I'll put it in the closet. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, one more, right? 899.
Oh yeah, there's one more minute.
I don't know about that.
DJ, like it's comes about through causes and conditions, and
I don't know if I feel comfortable with this definition. Anyway, duce means a factor. Anything that causes something else. By the way, duce and duce, that which is caused by anything, are the same set. Duce in and bikep, duce in and bikep. Things which cause other things and things which are caused by other things, same. There's nothing in the universe which is not a cause and a result. Okay.
No new things.
But not of the same thing. That's all. Okay, yeah, there ain't nothing. And Rangdan Sunda Me. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's kind of weird. But I guess in this division, where he puts Semchung separately, okay, so other factors which are, see, he has separated out the Demon Duches. Usually it's Nick and Nick's mental seeds. And those are the two main ones. So he's divided them. Which are not mental functions.
Because they're not sem.
They're not sem. Yeah, they're not made of mind.
Right.
Okay.
Is that why this is?
It's an interesting definition. Okay. By the way, I think he's trying to catch. Normally, when they define dem and duce, they try to catch the den and they try to catch the min. Okay.
So they
Suktan Demba Mayan and Sem Mayan.
Doesn't have form and it doesn't. I see.
Okay, they try to get the literal. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Usually they'll go that way.
We'll be back.
He didn't go that way. 6:45. We have to do this in the morning.
Yes. Right,
That's
Adam?
mean.
Tomorrow, 6:45 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right.
And you'll be there.
How many hours ahead are you?
one.
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, if we can do anything to help, let us know, okay?
Will do, sir.
Okay. It must be hard to sit in a motel room by yourself when your grandfather passed away, but.
Well, I'm at my grandparents' house.
Oh, okay. That's a little.
With my aunt and my mom and my grandmother.
That's a little less lonely, right?
He was under their house this morning.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm worried about my grandmother whenever we leave, but.
How old is she?
She's 73 now.
Ah, she's a kid.
Spring chicken.
Okay, Katie's gonna offer the $1.
Okay. Sashi.
Pergi joshi metotam rina dingshin ende gempadi sangye shindu mite wagi roku nanda shina chupasho inam guru rana mandala kamyatayami di kewokon sanam yeshe tsotsoshin sanam yeshe lechuwe nabakuni topasho. Wait, don't hang up yet. I got something to show you. Hang on.
We're sharing